I picked up some great goodies from a consignment sale that happens 2 times a year in my town. If you want to see what I picked up, stay tuned.
Won't nobody love you the way they should. Won't nobody check up on you, make sure you're good. Won't nobody check those body counts for your neck.
Hey everyone, my name is Becky Park and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark. I recently was able to go to a pop-up consignment sale that happens 2 times a year in my town. How the consignment sale works is that women can sign up to consign their own items. They print out the labels that go on each item of clothing and they have to fill out the information on the ticket. It's almost like listing on Poshmark. They write down what the item is, what size it is. They write down if they are going to allow the item to go half off on the last day and a half of the sale, and then also if they want the items to be donated to a local charity that we have in town that also has a thrift store attached to it. So all of that information is on the little tag. Everything is set up according to size. They also have a big stage area with all the shoes, as well as little areas of racks that they call consignment favorites or something like that, and it's basically where the people who are organizing all of the clothing, they put the items that they think people will really like. They're items that are better brands or new with tags, and they put those items on the racks that are towards the front of the room that the consignment sale is in. I will definitely try to input some of the footage here, so it's almost like you're thrifting with me. I'll be honest, it was kind of hard getting footage because there were people all around me, and I was using my phone, so it was kind of obvious that I was recording, but I managed to get a few little clips that I will put here. Good morning! I'm finally here at the consignment sale that I've been talking about on my Instagram. I'm a little bit irritated because I'm here on the last day and they've already done the half off sale for like a good day and a half, or a good half of a day. So, you know, sometimes I get kind of upset or I psych myself out and I tell myself that I'm not going to find anything good, but let's go inside and see what there is. Most of the items will be half off, so I'm just going to do what I can. And honestly, if I don't find a ton of stuff, it's not the end of the world because I have a ton of stuff at home still, so I probably shouldn't even pick up that much stuff, but we'll see. Here we go. So here I am inside of the consignment sale, and you're going to see that I find this pair of John Fluvog shoes, and you're actually going to see the shoes later in my thrift haul. Here is a pair of Lilly Pulitzer shoes, but unfortunately one of the straps is broken and missing, as you can see. And then there are some Coach wedges that were in kind of rough shape. It's hard to tell in the video, but there's a lot of watermarks and whatnot on the back of the wedge. This is when I'm going through a rack with a lot of new with tags Simply clothing. Simply is a Canadian brand that makes a lot of great basic pieces, and they also carry a lot of stuff in larger sizes, which is really nice. But as you can see, the Simply items were just marked up really, really high. I'm trying to find the brand on that top and I can't. This is just some Alfani, some J. Crew Factory. But it's just kind of giving you a taste of what kind of stuff I was finding at this consignment sale. And a lot of it is stuff that I could have picked up and made a few dollars on, but I was trying, like I said, to be really, really picky. This Lilla brand, I saw a lot of it, but I didn't really know much about it. And since I couldn't look up comps, I definitely did not try to pick that up on the off chance that it wasn't worth anything. Here's another Simply. This person wanted $30 for it, and at half off it would have been $15, but even though you can make sometimes up to $40, $50 on those pieces, it's not a guarantee. Here you're going to see me find a pair of Lululemon leggings, and the tear tag is still on the inside, but as you can see on the back, there is a hole in kind of exactly where the butt would be, and that's not a great place for a hole. Here I'm looking at some dresses, and I'm going to stumble upon this beautiful Lilly Pulitzer dress here in a moment, but it was marked at $40 and they were not willing to go half off on it. Here it is. This is the Lilly Pulitzer dress. And at this moment, this woman like basically runs into me. The thing that I like about this sale is that I feel like people are pretty smart about what it is that they're gonna try to sell for this sale. They're not gonna take the time to fill out these little slips of paper, these little labels for each item if they feel like it's gonna be a waste of their time. So for the most part, although it still does feel like you're at a thrift store, there's still a good amount of Target and even Walmart brands here and there. For the most part, you're getting better stuff. So instead of sifting through an entire rack and finding maybe one or two things, you can find within every 10 pieces of clothing that you sort through, probably at least half of those you could make some money on. And then it's up to you how picky you want to be. You also have to take into consideration that people are pricing their own stuff. Some people have a pretty good handle on how they should price things, and some people not so much. So I actually saw, for example, there was one rack of all these brand new with tags Simply items. Simply, if you don't know it, it's SYMPLI, and I will try to insert a picture of the label here. It's a Canadian brand, and it actually sells for a decent amount of money. And even on Poshmark, where I don't feel like a lot of people are searching for Simply, I've still been able to move some of their pieces for a very reasonable amount, at least $20 to $30. Anyway, let's get into what I got at this consignment sale. Okay, so the first piece is this really cute piece by Entro. It's like this gingham print off the shoulder shirt, and it's got these puff sleeves and spaghetti strap detail. This is a size medium and just perfect for the spring and summer. Next, I have this pair of shorts from Rendezvous. I'm not saying that right, but it's like a sister company, it looks like, to Paul and Joe. It says Paul and Joe's sister. Size 4, just a pretty classic pair of like chino style shorts, and it's got this little belt attached to it, cuffed on the bottom. I was in desperate need of shorts for my closet, so I went ahead and picked those up, and they've got the little flat pocket on the back. Nice and kind of preppy. Okay, next up I have this pair of new with tags. It's called Hatley Resort. This is the tag, but Hatley Resort, and they retailed for $40, so nothing, crazy. And they were on sale for like $34.99, it looks like. They're an extra small, and the reason I got them, even though I didn't know the brand, is because they are made of linen, and they are also my size. So if they end up not being worth a whole lot, I will definitely just keep them, because linen is perfect for the spring and summer. The really frustrating thing about this consignment sale is that there's no service inside, and so I couldn't look anything up, and I just had to kind of go off of what I knew was good, or just kind of go off of my gut instinct. And I was willing to take a chance on those shorts, because like I said, if they aren't worth a whole lot, I will just keep them for myself. Staying with this pink theme, this is an Athleta top, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, just a nice simple Athleta shirt, and it is a size small. It'd be really great to like just take a walk in outside, go hiking in, anything like that. This is what the back looks like. Just nice and simple. Athleta does pretty well for me, so I thought I would pick that up. This is an Under Armour sweater, and it's not really sweater season, but this kind of stuff does well, no matter what the season, I feel like. It's got the kangaroo pocket in front, it's got the Under Armour symbol on the front, as well as on the back it has Under Armour just written out, and this was a size small as well. And there was a decent amount of athletic wear, so I kind of stocked up on that too, because I don't have a whole lot of athletic wear in my closet right now. Next up, we have this really pretty sweater from Soft Surroundings. I do really like to pick up Soft Surroundings just because I feel like it does move pretty well in my Poshmark closet. And this particular one is really pretty because it's got this like beading and sequin detail. There's like a pretty kind of paisley-ish print on the bottom. It is a size small. But that I thought was just really gorgeous, and it was a really good price. I don't remember, they ripped the tag off of everything, so I can't tell you how much I paid for everything, but I do remember it being a good price. Next up is this jacquard metallic H&M dress, and I figured with wedding season coming up, this would be really perfect. This also could work, you know, going into the end of the year with like New Year's and holiday parties and whatnot. It kind of has that sort of feel to it too. Really lightweight, and this is the back. It just zips up. It's a size 6, and there's just a random safety pin on it because that's how people put the little tags on that they have to make, the little labels with the prices and whatnot. Next up is this dress by BB Dakota. BB Dakota is sometimes carried on, well, it is carried on Revolve, and this is just a really pretty dress with this gorgeous kind of watercolor print on it, and it's got this kind of flared bottom, and oh man, now that I'm looking at it more carefully, there is a small stain on the back. The lighting, hold on, you're not going to be able to see it because of the lighting in here, but the lighting inside of the church where this sale was held was not very good, so I'm definitely probably going to see some spots here and there, but that's okay. And actually I'm going to put this in a different pile so that I can try to deal with that. Alright, next up is this shirt from Splendid. There were quite a few, that's my daughter if you can hear her in the background. There were quite a few Splendid shirts at the sale, but a lot of them were just really basic. This is basic, but it still had some like design to it, and I thought it was really cute and preppy looking. It's just this blue and white striped top with the pocket on the front. It is a size small, but I thought that that was adorable, so I picked that up. Perfect for spring and summer. Next up, I got this pair of Lululemon. It's a pair of Lululemon high-waisted, it almost looks like bike shorts, but just perfect shorts for the summer to work out in. A nice graphic print, and there's the symbol right there, and the symbol is not peeling or anything like that. The tear tag is ripped off, but in the pocket it says that it's a size 4. But those are really cute, so I made sure to snatch those up. And there were a few Lululemon pieces left, even though I went on the last day of the half off sale. And I went pretty late, I felt like, but I still got some good stuff. Next up is another pair of Lululemon shorts. These I paid up for a lot, but I paid up for them because they're for me. Just another pair of shorts to work out in the summer. I thought they were really cute. They have just like the stripes on the top, kind of watercolor print like. They have the zippered pocket on the back. Again, there's the logo. They are a size 2, which I know because that's what it said on the tag. I haven't looked up anything from this haul, and I haven't looked up the style names of any of these items, but if this ends up being worth a lot, I probably will just sell it. But the reason I justified spending as much on them as I did was because I was like, well, I'm going to keep them for myself. I cannot find the sized up, and that's okay. Those are for me, going in a different pile. Next up were just this pair of J. Crew chino shorts, and I think the only reason I got them was, again, I needed shorts, and also I think these ended up being like $2. They are a size 4. Just your basic navy chino shorts. Everyone needs something like this in their life, so I got those. Okay, I'm not like super sure why I picked this up. This is definitely much better for eBay, and I don't sell on eBay, but it's a Joseph Ribkoff pink tweed dress. This is not something that I would wear, but I think it's really pretty, and I can see someone really liking it. Just a nice sheath dress, and it's got like this subtle v-neck as well. No, that's not a v-neck. The back is a kind of a v. It's like a scoop neck with this really interesting detail along the neckline. It's tweed. I mean, it's pretty, and I think someone will really like it. It's a size 8, and so I picked that up. It wasn't a whole lot, which is the reason why I picked it up, and I'm sure that there's a buyer out there for it somewhere. But yeah, sometimes I just see things that I'm like, I know that this is good quality, I know that someone will like it, and I have a hard time leaving it behind. Next up, I have this new without tags, and I'm calling it that because it still has like this little baggie that comes with it with like some matching thread. It's BCBG Max Azria, and it's a size medium, and it's this kind of like bandage style shirt, very form-fitting, and it's got kind of this boxy neckline. I just liked the bold structured look of it, so I picked that up. I think I said the size. It's a medium. By the way, if there is anything in this haul that you like, you can email me, and I will put my email in the description down below, and I can definitely send you an offer that would be cheaper than what I will list it for on Poshmark, just because we won't have to deal with the 20% off Poshmark fees. And while I'm on that note too, I am so thankful because at the time of this video, of making this video, I think I have like 860 something subscribers, which is crazy to me. And as I'm coming up on 1,000, I just wanted to send you an invitation to leave me a comment down below asking me any question you want, because I do want to make a Q&A video just so you can get to know me a little bit better. It could be questions about Poshmark or, you know, my selling strategies or tips, but it can also just be about my personal life or about my job as a teacher. I mean, really whatever you want to ask me. So I wanted to put that out there because I want to take the questions that people leave in the comment section and use them to make my Q&A video. That will probably be my next one. We'll see. And I might go live for that one. I haven't done a live stream on YouTube yet, so if you feel like that's something you would like to see, let me know. Let me know if you would prefer live or like a true edited YouTube video. Anyway, moving on with the haul. This next piece is a Bowden maxi dress, and there is the tag. It is a size 8, and it's got this just really pretty green floral print on it with those little purple accents at the center of the circles. Really, really long. I mean, it's just kind of the same throughout. Perfect for summer. Perfect for like a picnic or if you're doing a photo shoot of any sort. Just really cute. I love that. Bowden prints are always so much fun. Next up, I have this gorgeous romper by Cupcakes and Cashmere. I don't remember off the top of my head where they carry this brand. I think they carry it though at like Nordstrom Rack and stuff. But this is just so perfect for bridal showers or baby showers or even weddings, depending on, you know, what kind of wedding you're going to, graduation parties. But the bottom is like shorts and just gorgeous. It's a size 2. It's got this kind of like faux wrap, plunging neckline, and it does button here so that you don't have any whoopsie-daisy accidents. Someone like me, I would still have to wear like a cami underneath it, but it does button in the front. Just gorgeous. It's got big sleeves. So pretty. So pretty. By the way, I'm not sharing how much I would list all of these for because I have not done that research yet. So something like that, I don't even know. I don't know how much I would list that for. If you have any thoughts, let me know. I might. Okay. I'm like making sure that as I bend over to pick stuff up, I'm not giving you a show. That would not be good. Next up is this Lululemon tank. It's not very current. It's definitely an older style, but I picked it up because I think I ended up paying like $2 for it. And it's pretty. I mean, it's like this pretty pink color, and it's got this floral print to it, like a really subtle print. Again, there's a safety pin. That's where the price was. It's got the shelf bra, and it's got this little, what is this called? Like mesh panel, as well as a little pocket back here where you can put your gym card. I don't know if your phone would actually fit there. I'm not seeing a size. I will just measure it and look at Lulu Fanatics and figure out the sizing there, as well as the style name. So there is a nice little Lululemon workout tank. Next up, I have this pair of camo, they're like legging type pants from Silence and Noise, which is an Urban Outfitters brand. Camo is still pretty in. People like their camo, and people like legging type pants. So that's what this is. It's a size medium. They were cheap. I don't usually pick up Urban Outfitters that much because the resale value on them is not that high. But because they were camo, I was willing to give it a shot. Plus, it was pretty cheap, cheaper than what I would pay in the thrift store. This is a new with tags J. Crew chambray sleeveless top, and I just thought it was really cute. It's got that tie front in the front. It's this tag, and I don't know if this is like older or just a random, I don't know. Sometimes they do weird things with their tags. This retailed for $60. It still has the buttons for the back because it's got like a little keyhole back, but just a nice, simple, summery top there. I think I shared it, but it's a size 10. Next, I have this pair of new with tags Gap jeans. Again, Gap is not something that I typically go out of my way to pick up, but they were new with tags. They were a really good price, and they're size 28, and the style is best girlfriend jeans. So I feel like, you know, the boyfriend jean is kind of dying down, that trend, but this is a pair of just distressed girlfriend jeans. I think that girlfriend jeans don't sit so low on your waist. They're a little bit of a higher, oh my gosh, what's it called? This, from this seam to this seam. I cannot think of words. Always, whenever you put a camera in front of me, I'm like, what? How do you say what? What is English? But they're a size 28, new with tags, obviously in wonderful condition because they're new, and inseam. Nope, that's not that. I'm done. Forget it. Next up, I don't even remember what these are. Oh, these are a pair of Calia by Carrie Underwood. This tag will be really hard to see because they use this weird clear fabric, and the tag from the actual sale is covering it. Can you see that? Calia by Carrie Underwood. And a lot of resellers always say this, but the logo for Calia looks a little bit like the Poshmark logo. But it's just this pair of like black cropped pants, and it's got this really thick elastic waist at the top to just really tuck everything in, I guess. Lots of pockets, and the back of the leg is kind of a cool design. It's like got this crisscross to it. You know, it's just good for like when you go to the gym, you can throw them on over shorts or just wear them when you're out hiking or walking. And these are a size small. I actually just picked up another pair of Calia black pants at the fill a bag sale that I talk about a lot, and those were also a small, kind of similar in style to these, although those I think go all the way down to the ankle. We have just a couple more clothing items, and then we're going to get into the accessories, one of which I'm really excited about. So this was a pair of Ellie Tahari. This is just my second time finding Ellie Tahari. And again, I know that it's not like the greatest resale. Oh no, it's Ellie Tahari for Design Nation. That's okay. It's not as good as just regular Ellie Tahari. So it's Ellie Tahari for Design Nation. I gotta look closer. It's because I had such short time to look through so much stuff, and I was just like kind of stressed out and just grabbing things. But when I have more time, I promise I'm a little bit better of a thrifter. They're size medium. They're still really cool. They're like this tweed jogger pant thing. Let me show you the bottom. And they've got just like cool detail, like raw edges and stuff like that. And then kind of this tuxedo like pocket built in. They're super lightweight, but I just thought they were really cool, a cool take on joggers. But they definitely feel like they'd be just as comfy as like sweatpants or something like that. They just happen to look a little nicer. Okay, so the last clothing item before we get into a few pairs of shoes and bags are just these pair of Athleta pants. They're just great to go out hiking in or just to be outside in. They're gray, they're simple, they're just kind of, they're not skinny or anything like that. And they've got pockets in like the most random places, like a lot of athletic pants do. They are a size 4. Again, people are going hiking now. They're going on lots of vacations where they know they're going to be outside, and so they're looking for stuff like this to make sure that they're dressed appropriately for when they're outdoors and all that kind of stuff. So I picked those up. Now I will get into some of the shoes and other accessories. Okay, I know this sounds crazy, but I think that this is my first time picking up Uggs. I just don't find a lot of Uggs where I live, and if they are at the thrift store, they are marked up so high. But these were so reasonably priced. They're just a pair of black Uggs, but they're like the sequined ones, and the like furry inside, the shearling or whatever, is still in really good shape. And the bottoms don't show that much wear, so they're in really good shape. I want to say, yeah, they're size 6, and I don't know. I know it's not really the season for these kinds of Uggs right now, but I just thought I'd pick them up and give them a try. Next up, I have a couple bags. Oh, I have more shoes too, I forgot. I did pick up this pair of Dansko shoes. Dansko is a brand that they're known for comfort. So a lot of nurses wear these kinds of shoes, like this clog style, and they wear them because they're really comfortable. They're good for people who are on their feet a lot, like nurses. This particular pair is really interesting because it's got this bandage fabric at the top to really kind of hold your feet in, I guess. And then like this fabric or this, yeah, you can kind of see the texture of what the rest of the Danskos look like. Just really nice. I don't know. And then you can see on the bottom here, there are some staples in the bottom of the shoe because that's how they put the label on. But they're size 39. I forget what the conversion is for that. And they are made of leather. With Danskos, they always say you want to try to like bend them and make sure that there's not dry rot because they can literally fall apart once they get to that point of not being usable anymore. So you just want to like make sure that they will keep their shape, and these pass that test. So Danskos typically go, I've sold a few pairs now, and they'll sell anywhere from like $30 to $60 depending on the style and the condition and all that kind of stuff. So I am happy that I found these. They're not my personal style. They're not the type of shoes that I am typically rocking, but there is a market for them, and I am all about making that money, so I will sell things even if I would not personally wear them. Next up are just a couple bags. This bag is a Cole Haan bag, and it's just like a nice, I don't like know that much about bags. I don't know how to describe them, but it's this style in this really neutral, like tannish color, and it's got that oh my gosh, what is it called? It's leather, but it's that shiny leather. Seriously, like as soon as I'm done filming this video, I will know all of these words. I cannot think of them right now. But if you look, there is the Cole Haan label. The funny thing about this bag too was it came with this letter that said purse lover. And actually when I was checking out, they saw it and they're like, oh my gosh, you should read it. So it says thank you. And it says, thank you for supporting the power of the purse from Karen's Closet. Karen's Closet is a local consignment store in town. I kind of want to keep this in the bag and send it off to whoever ends up purchasing it from me. But yeah, it's just a really simple, pretty bag. The lining on the inside is like this bright pink. There is like a weird little mark kind of on the front. I don't know if you can see it right there. So I'm just going to see if either I can get that out, and if not, just disclose that. But just a really nice, classy, this is my first time finding money, and it's happening on film. 26 cents. I've never found money in thrifted items, so that was really exciting. Oh, no, there's more. There's more. There's another penny. And another penny. Okay, I made 28 cents already on this bag, and the best thing is, it came with the tag. And the reason why this is awesome is now I don't have to sit there and try and do all this research to figure out what this bag is called. This is the Eliza Satchel Grige patent. Oh my gosh, that's the word I was looking for. Patent leather Essex unit, and it was, the suggested retail on it was $298. It did clearance down to $148, but still, basically a $300 bag. So that was really exciting because it was not marked for very much at all. I think I paid under $10 for this. So that was exciting. Next up is this Michael Kors bag, and it's kind of this like bucket style bag. It does have the long strap. There's the big MK on the front, and on the back it's got these zippers, which is kind of cool. It's kind of like that moto style, and it has this chain handle thing on the inside. It was only like $7.50 or something like that, which was really exciting. It's in great condition. The inside of it has a lot of space for people to put whatever junk they need to put in their bags. I know, like, when I carry big bags, I just fill it with more stuff. So I don't know that big bags are necessarily better, but a lot of people prefer them. This is made of 100% vinyl, so this is not leather, but that's okay because some people don't like leather. And the emblem is like just a little bit dirty, but that's okay. I can clean it up pretty well. So nice simple bag there. The last thing that I found, I'm actually really excited about. You probably already saw it in my thumbnail for this video. I also put a video of it on my Instagram. If you're not following me on my Instagram, it is at Becky Park on Poshmark. And it is this pair of John Fluvog shoes. John Fluvog, I have heard of from other resellers on Instagram. Instagram is just such a great community to connect with other people and learn more about reselling and what brands sell and what are, you know, the great brands to look out for. So these are a pair of John Fluvogs. You can see that right there. They are a size 9.5. And I think that they are like, so it says blind faith. Like if you look on the inside, it says blind faith. And there is a quote. It says, blind faith, you need it to see where you are going. And I'm still trying to do some more research. And it says blind faith on the bottom as well. So I'm trying to do more research. And it looks like blind faith is maybe like a specific style, like a specific set of shoes or something. I don't know. I still need to do more research. But when I searched blind faith, John Fluvog blind faith, it definitely brought up a bunch of different pairs of shoes and things like that. So I think that there is something specific to it. Made of leather. They're made in Portugal. But these babies can go up to like they have sold up to $150. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to get for these, but I'm hoping to get anywhere north of $75, especially because they are in great condition. There aren't really any scuffs or anything like that on them. There's like one little mark here, but I feel like I'll be able to get them off. And they're just so unique. So the funny story about these shoes is I saw them and they were marked at $50, but they were marked as half off for the half off day, which is when I was there. So I saw them. I could not look up comps on my phone because, like I said earlier, there was no service. And I didn't want to spend $25 on something that I just wasn't sure about. And because I had heard of it, but I didn't know enough about it, I didn't know the comps off the top of my head, I left them. I checked out, I went home, but the first thing I did when I went home is I looked up comps for John Fluvog shoes. And when I saw them, I turned to my husband and I was like, I need to go back. I need to pick up these shoes because even though they're going to cost me $25, I could potentially make over $100 on them. And he was like, go get them. So I went back. Thankfully, they were still there, and I was really, really happy to find them. So in total, I spent $164 on everything except for these, and then additional $25 on these. So I definitely paid more than I would at like a fill-a-bag sale, and I paid more than I typically would at like a Goodwill or something like that. But I usually don't get to find these kinds of brands at my local Goodwill, especially for these prices. If any Michael Kors makes its way into a Goodwill, they snatch that sucker up and they mark it at least $20, $30, $40. So I'm not gonna find this much stuff of this high quality at my Goodwill for the prices that I found here. And like I said, it was just really nice because I was able to find a lot of really good items in a small space and not have to sort through so much fluff or garbage that like just would not sell. I passed up a lot of J. Crew, a lot of Loft. I even passed on some Anthropologie because I could tell they were older styles and just stuff that people weren't really going to like. I actually don't think I have a single Anthropologie piece in this haul. So that's basically everything that I got. Like I said earlier, if you are interested in anything, feel free to shoot me an email, or if you wait like a month or two. No, I'm going to try to get this stuff listed as soon as possible. But literally in my last thrift haul, I made the video and I didn't list most of that stuff for like another month or two. I'm going to try to be better about this thrift haul's stuff because I like the stuff a lot more too, I think, than in my first thrift haul. So that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if you enjoy thrift hauls. I know, like, I still like to watch them, but I feel like the popularity in thrift hauls has gone down a little bit. So let me know what you thought. Small town thrift haul, but you know, you can still pick up some good stuff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!